Today, we're diving into the inspiring story of Shirley Muldowney, the first woman to win a major NHRA, National Hot Rod Association, drag racing championship. Her story is not just one of incredible racing achievements, but also of resilience, breaking barriers, and defying expectations. Shirley Muldowney was born on June 19, 1940, in Schenectady, New York. Growing up, she developed a love for cars and racing, a passion that would later define her career. Shirley was a trailblazer, but not many could have predicted that this small-town girl would one day be known as the First Lady of drag racing. Her love for cars began at a young age. At 16, she got behind the wheel of her first car, and soon, she was involved in the male-dominated world of drag racing. What made Shirley's story even more remarkable is the era she was racing in, 1960s and 70s, when women in motorsports were a rare sight. Shirley's journey into professional drag racing started in 1958 when she entered her first race at a local track. At the time, there were very few female drivers, and even fewer who would stick with the sport. In a male-dominated environment, Shirley had to work harder than most to prove herself. She was often underestimated, but that only fueled her determination. By the early 1970s, she was competing professionally, and it didn't take long for Shirley to rise through the ranks. In 1977, she made history when she became the first woman to win an NHRA Top Fuel Championship. This was a monumental achievement, not just for her, but for women in motorsports everywhere. However, Shirley's path to success wasn't without challenges. Throughout her career, she faced discrimination and prejudice simply because she was a woman in a field dominated by men. In an interview, she once said that people would often question her abilities and doubted her place in the sport, but Shirley didn't let the negative voices get to her. Instead, she became known for her remarkable driving skills, precision, and ability to handle a dragster. She won a total of 3 NHRA Top Fuel Championships in 1977, 1980, and 1982, cementing her legacy as one of the greatest drivers in the history of drag racing. Shirley faced some tough personal losses as well, including the 1984 crash that nearly ended her career. But she bounced back after a serious recovery, continuing to race into the early 2000s. Her tenacity in the face of adversity is a key part of what makes her story so compelling. Shirley Muldowney is not only known for her skill on the track, but also for opening doors for women in motorsports. Her success helped prove that gender had nothing to do with one's ability to race, inspiring future generations of female drivers. She became a role model for young women who dreamed of racing, but faced the challenges of a male-dominated sport. In 2004, Shirley was inducted into the International Motorsports Hall of Fame, solidifying her status as a true pioneer in motorsport history. She has also been the subject of documentaries and books that highlight her impact on the racing world. Shirley Muldowney's story is one of courage, perseverance, and breaking down barriers. She proved that with enough determination, anyone could achieve greatness, regardless of their gender or the obstacles in their way. Her legacy continues to inspire not just women in motorsports, but anyone who faces challenges in their own life. Shirley Muldowney truly is a trailblazer, a champion, and a legend in every sense of the word. Thank you for tuning in to this inspiring story of Shirley Muldowney, the First Lady of drag racing.